Hello, citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft. Let's play. Well, today we are starting out over here in the zombie village because I am tired of being underground and I am tired of being in the Nether. But unfortunately, we're going to start today's episode in the Nether because I want to make a portal from here back to our spawn location. Because today we are going to begin a multi-part series on just stuff you can do in the ocean. So we're out in the sun and enjoying ourselves and having a good time outside. We are going to do a turtle sanctuary slash scoot farm. So we can get both turtle eggs and scoots for the turtle shell helmet thingy. So if building a turtle farm sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do today is we are going to build our little subspace bubble nether portal thingy over here. And kind of keeping with the idea of having the temple over at our main spawn area be the house for our nether portal there, we're going to do a nether portal in between these two structures that are actually ocean ruins that are actually above the water. So they're not really ocean ruins, they're just ruins. Yeah, so I thought we could put it right here and decorate it up and just kind of do a cool thing. So I'm going to go ahead and build that portal really quick, and I'll be right back when it's done, and then we'll go inside and see where we end up. And here we are with the portal done. So I made it match the little ocean ruins that are up here on land, and I kind of filled in a little bit of the damaged stone on the ocean ruins to kind of make it look like it's part of this whole little build right here. So yeah, I think that'll work. So let's go ahead and light this up and go into the nether and see where we pop out. Okay, and it looks like we are just sitting next to one of these nether fortresses not too far away from the house. What I did before I came in here is I went ahead and put a lodestone, which is a new block from the 1.16 snapshots, and it will allow us to make a compass trained to it in the nether, and this is going to help navigating the nether so much. So I went ahead and got the compass all set up for it, and it's pointing this direction. So we might want to go up into the nether fortress above us here and see if there's a path over. That might be the easiest way to get back to our house. Yeah, and well, it looks like it dead ends right here. Actually, you know what? It'd probably be easier just to go straight out this direction from underneath and go right into the Crimson Forest and then over this direction, because it looks like it's right over here. So I am going to do that, and then once I have a path established, I want to bring some materials back over here so we can start the turtle farm. And I'm back. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look to see what materials I brought over here so we can begin work. So we got our bed, which we need for sleeping through the night. We'll need a water bucket. I'm bringing some magma blocks, some spruce trapdoors, a bunch of fences or walls, and let's just go ahead and grab the rest of these like slabs and stairs and bricks and stuff. And we'll need some chests. I got 2 there, but we'll go ahead and bring more. We'll definitely need some shears. Let's bring our fence gates over, our hoppers over, and we'll bring some sand as well. And maybe just for looks, we'll bring over some spruce too, and we'll add some features to the overall build. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some turtles now. And we want to find turtles where they naturally like are just hanging out, because that's their home beach, and this is where they'll lay their eggs. So if you try to lure a turtle over to a beach from like the ocean that's not a part of their like home beach, they'll go and lay their eggs wherever they spawned initially or what's considered their home beach. So it's always important to find, you know, at least 2 if you can on a home beach somewhere. So let's keep on looking around here. They should be relatively common around these areas by the ocean. We just need to find something that's big enough for them to spawn on here. I see some up there. Let's go check it out. Okay, there's 1 turtle. Is there 2 turtles? There are 2 turtles. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to kind of fence these guys in before they get away. Or actually what we can do is we can just get some seagrass. So that's why we brought the shears along with us. So let's get our walls ready. And we'll get our shears ready right here. And let's go ahead and shear the seagrass. And this is how you get seagrass, silk touch or by shearing it. And we'll get a whole bunch of this because we'll need a bunch for breeding. I don't think that was seagrass I just grabbed there, but okay, let's see. Okay, now we got our seagrass, and we'll put our regular grass back down here because we do not need regular grass. Okay, got our seagrass, and these guys will follow us with the seagrass, and we want them into an area. So for right now, they seem to be hanging out right here. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and make a little spot for them right in this space, and we'll terraform it too to make it nice and beachy. And it's nice that they're up a little bit higher so we don't have to go under the water to do this build. So we'll go ahead and clear this out here. Okay, come over here. And we're just going to put these walls down temporarily like this. Just so we can keep them in one spot while we begin our work. There. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to terraform this area. So I'm going to go ahead and try to flatten as much of this as I can and replace this dirt with sand, and then I'll cut back after that. Okay, now that we have our new little turtle beach kind of finished here and cleared out, and we have a little canal for our turtles to swim up and down, let's go ahead and extend this fence out so we can see the full size of the build that we're going to do today. So let's go ahead and switch over to our walls, and we'll go ahead and make this come out a little bit more, coming this direction. And I think we want them to come out over top of where the water is, like this. So we'll come out here, and we're actually going to make the wall bigger on this side too. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 7 over this way. And you can make this as big as you want. I just want a little bit of room for our turtles to be able to do their breeding activities in. So we'll go ahead and make this come back a little bit more too, because we'll have water down in here where they can swim around in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's good enough. And we'll come over this way, and I'll go ahead and we'll take this wall out on the inside here, so we can have a couple more wall spaces for us. Close those guys in really quick. And let's go ahead and put a gate in too, right here in the center. Like that, so we can get in and out. But not that one right there. Okay. Let's get rid of the walls on the inside here. And we're actually going to need to close this up really quick so they don't get out. They won't be able to get out through this little opening right here. So this is fine for right now. We'll go ahead and change this grass over too, so it's all nice and sandy. The other thing we're going to need to do is put like lots of light around, because one thing that we're actually going to take advantage of this mechanic is that zombies and zombie variants like drowns and husks, they are attracted to turtle eggs and they want to just step on top of them. So we are going to build some farms a little bit later to take advantage of that. That's the main reason why, besides the scoots. And just, you know, talk really quick what scoots are. They are when a baby turtle turns into a, you know, full-size turtle like the ones behind me here. They drop their shell, and that is a scoot. And that scoot is magical in the Minecraft realm. So you can use it for the turtle shell, which is a helmet. You craft it just like a helmet, and that allows you to have 10 seconds water breathing, and a potion of the Turtle Master, which makes you really slow but gives you some really cool buffs too. So we're going to do both of those eventually. But for right now, we're really just looking for some eggs so we can use those for farm designs. Okay, now we need to get the turtles kind of away from this side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop down a temporary wall area, but I need to lure them over this way. So we'll come in here and just lure them this direction. And then I'll put a wall across here because we need to put down some of the mechanics to capture the scoots. So we got them over here. Let's go ahead and switch to our walls real quick. And we'll put walls down like this. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now what we can do is we can dig down here, and we are going to put our hoppers and our chest down underneath here like this. So we'll put our chest just on this side of the wall right here, like right underneath, and we'll do a double chest. And then coming out from the chest itself, we're going to have a line of hoppers. So you crouch click, and this will be a total of 7 coming this direction like that. So you're underneath the wall. And then we are going to come back in here, and we're going to take out some more of this sand because we want the water to kind of drop down a little bit. So we'll go ahead and put this back in like that. We can put the sand up here, like that. And, you know, let's come over for one more. Maybe one more. Let's come over one more. So we'll give them a little bit of a place to swim. Like that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put the slabs down on top of the hoppers. We'll go across the top here. What'll happen is the water will push the turtles on top of here, the baby turtles. They won't be able to get back, and they'll drop the scoots, and the hoppers will suck it through the slabs, but the turtles won't get stuck in the hoppers themselves. So now that we have that done, let's go ahead and we'll finish off the wall here. And I think what we'll do is, do we have enough walls left? We might have enough walls for this side. I like the fact that the walls now connect. That's a great addition to this new build. So I'll be able to finish that once we get the walls sections taken off inside there. But let's go ahead and get our bucket and get some water in here. And that way we can, I have a bucket right here. Okay, now let's get some water. And we'll come in here and we'll put water down so it pushes against this block like this. We'll need a couple of these so we can get a good flow going. So we skip one, and we can grab in the middle, skip one, grab in the middle, down here, and then we have it all the way across. So this will push the babies over top of the slabs like that. I don't think they can fall down in there. We actually might want to have some blocks against here on the outside. I mean, it'll also make it look better too, just to be safe. So let's go ahead and we can now open this up, and we'll use the rest of these walls so we can finish the build. Okay, still open that double chest up. And do one right here. And then let's go ahead and get maybe the sandstone blocks. Yeah, let's do the sandstone blocks. We'll come across the front like this. That way it protects the little babies from getting out, and also covers up the front of this. We can actually do that too, and that way we can still access this. Yeah, that works. Put sand down here so we can jump up. And there we have our little farm. So let's go ahead and get these guys breeding and see if we can get some turtle eggs going here. Okay, so we go back to our seagrass, and you right click on them like you would, like you're trying to feed any kind of animal, and put them into love mode. There we go, there we go. And we should see, let's go here, see that start digging like that. That means that they're at their home beach, and they'll start digging around, and this might take a little while to get them going, but once they start digging in a frenzy, then eggs will appear. So let's go ahead and watch this and see what happens. And there we have our turtle eggs. Wow, we got 4. That is pretty cool. Now the cool thing about turtles is right after they're done laying eggs, you can actually get them to keep doing this over and over again. So let's go ahead and put them back in the love mode. Oh, maybe there's a cooldown period. No, she actually just started going again there, even though the hearts never popped up. That's a little bit glitchy, but you know, we're still in a snapshot. So now to move turtle eggs, you can use a silk touch tool like a pickaxe, and you can actually silk touch them. But this turtle's on top of them right now, so can I move you? And you don't want to step on them because you can crack them. So there we go. So we got our turtle egg, and you can move them. So see how she's kind of like, every time I breed her, she keeps on laying turtle eggs, or they keep on laying turtle eggs right here. We want them to, like some of their offspring, to actually, you know, use this whole space. So we're going to move this guy over to here like that. And this is how we'll move the turtle eggs in the future too. We'll collect some and we'll use them as bait for zombies. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and make our little zombie trap too. So I forgot that I needed to actually have a hopper minecart as part of this design. So let me just walk you through it really quick here. As you can see, we basically have just a trench that goes around 2 sides. I decided to make this on the far side away from me by that tree back there. Just a 2 high wall, so the zombies would come up around that tree, and they would think that they could walk across the trapdoors, can't, fall in the water stream, go down here, and they'll hit a magma block that we're going to put in. So let's go ahead and do that now, along with the hopper minecart. And the reason you need a hopper minecart is because the magma block is a solid block, and you need a hopper minecart to suck it through a solid block. I just had a hopper below there before, and I was like, why isn't this working? It's because of this. So you crouch click your rail on top of there, and then put your hopper minecart on like that. And that is done right now. And let's go ahead and just put some slabs here, and yeah, we'll do that like that. So we can still get access to our chest, and that's blocked in, and that is all working. So we'll come up here, and now the fun part. We wait, because we need a couple nights to pass, between 3 and 5 nights to pass before these guys will hatch. So I'm going to actually move these eggs over here, get these guys breeding a couple more times, and we'll see if we can get a whole bunch of guys hatching, okay? And there we have some baby turtles. Except they're going the wrong direction. They should be going towards this water. Come here, babies. This way. I'm gonna have to lure them over with some seagrass. But that is how we get baby turtles. Let's see. Come on, guys. This way. We want to come over this way, guys. Come on. Come on. There we go. They're in the water. Okay, so I had to make a couple modifications to this water stream here. So one, I pushed it back by 1 block this direction. So it's 2, and then it drops down 1. And what this does is it helps push the baby turtles on top of this slab. Before it was a little bit too much and they could easily swim back up. So this makes it so they don't swim back up. Also gives them a little bit more water for them to swim in, which really helps too, to get them to come to the water's edge. And let's go out and just see how this is done so far as a farm. And see, this trench has worked really well too. I recommend this around turtle farms, also village breeders, because you can double down on having zombies come in here and get some rotten flesh for your trade. So we have 4 of the scoots so far, and we need 5 of those for that turtle shell that looks like the helmet that you can wear to get the little bit extra water breathing. And then down here we have our 8 rotten flesh so far. That's not bad for 2 nights of just an errant zombie coming in here and falling right into this trap. So there you go. And that brings us to the end of the tutorial on how to build a turtle farm. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and would like to see more, click that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss an upcoming episode. And if you've liked the video, please consider leaving a like. It really helps the channel to grow. Until next time, bye for now.